My hair is crazy today. Oh, don't do that. Okay. So tonight's ditch and switch that I'm going to share about is like household cleaners. Like kind of like multi-purpose or just in general, like your household cleaners that you would use on the surface of your counters or your table. Can you hear him crying? The average household contains about 62 toxic chemicals, and we're exposed routinely. I wrote some notes, so sometimes I can't see what my writing says. But we're often exposed to a lot of things like phthalates in synthetic fragrances and just the noxious fumes in general. And so a lot of, like, if you go and, like, you can Google, like, household cleaners and their toxicities and their safety. There's, like, a lot of the companies, they claim that in small amounts that these toxic ingredients aren't likely a problem, but which I can understand that, but when you are exposed to them routinely, like in combination with that, like I think the more you use them, most of us probably use them daily, and even though that's a small amount, it's every single day, and that begins to build up, and it's what they call like a toxic burden when it comes with chronic exposure. So you have, over time, it starts to build up, and then on top of that, when you might use like 409 or Windex, or you might have like several different household cleaners that you will use for different areas of your house. And there hasn't been a whole lot of studies either on like the different combination of those cleaners and the effect like that they start to have when you combine them together. Kind of like how you're never supposed to use ammonia and bleach. We all know that those give off like really bad fumes, and that can be super harmful when those two combine. So there's not a lot of studies going on in that sense like that. But I know we can't entirely avoid toxic chemical exposure altogether. Like it's all around. So while we cannot completely avoid it, it is possible to reduce the amount of exposure that you get just in general. So there's a lot of cleaning products that claim to be green, natural, maybe biodegradable, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are non-toxic. There was some reports done by, it's called TerraChoice Group. Oops, sorry. It's TerraChoice Group. It's an environmental consulting firm, and they found that more than 95% of the so-called like green consumer products, they only make one truthful claim, and it's rather an unimportant claim too, to say that their product is clean because it's CFC free. So that is actually common across any cleaners, because CFC free is actually part of it's a law. That's one of the things that's banned, that you're not allowed to use in cleaning products. So while they are, yes, they're right, they're being truthful about that, but that's pretty much all that they really have to stand on. So, sorry, my nose is running. So for the household cleaners, there's, if you can look up by brand, like if you have a specific brand and you just want to back it up and see, if any of them are toxic or not. You can just do a search on it, and I mean, there's loads of information. Like even popular products like Mrs. Meyer's and Seventh Generation, and what was the other one? Method. Those are all, I think, kind of more popular in, the supermarkets for their natural or biodegradable, non-toxic, whatever they say. Those are kind of some of the more popular ones, but they aren't. You can look up, a lot of them have still like the petroleum-based ingredients and a lot of skin irritants, a lot of things on there that have been shown in labs for like bad for inhalation and your skin and all that. So a couple of, I looked up just three of the main things that are usually in your household cleaners. And one of them is called quaternary ammonium compounds, or QUATS, QUATS for short. It's found in a lot of antibacterial household cleaners. They actually help breed antibiotic-resistant bacteria with those compounds that they use. It's also a skin irritant, and it's one of the leading causes in contact dermatitis. They kind of did a study on that over like 10 years, and that was one of the leading causes for that. So there's an alternative to like a disinfectant that you can do, including antibacterial and antifungal. And what you can use is tea tree oil, or like tea tree essential oil. So how you would do that is you just mix a couple of drops of the tea tree essential oil into about a tablespoon of vinegar, and then the rest of the way with water in a spray bottle. And that's safe for germ killing. It's a really great all-purpose cleaner. You can even add a couple of drops of lavender essential oil too, if just to make it smell nice, if you like lavender. So that that's one alternative. And so the other ingredient that's most common found in multi-purpose cleaners is called, it's 2-butadienol, and it gives all of those cleaning products that sweet smell that you often, a lot of them have kind of a sweet scent to them. So that's what gives off that sweet, I thought there was a spider. That's what gives off the sweet smell. And it's actually in the category of glycol ethers. And the law does not require this to be listed on labels. There's actually a whole bunch of ingredients that the law is, they don't actually require to have them on labels. So you really have no idea like everything that could be included in your grocery store household cleaners, right? But some issues that this particular ingredient causes are things like sore throats. If it's inhaled, high levels can contribute to narcosis, pulmonary edema, severe liver kidney damage. And then if you're cleaning at home in a confined area, say like your bathroom, and you don't have it well ventilated, you can actually end up with levels like that 2-butadienol in the air, higher than what a workplace safety standard would hold. So, there's a lot of workplace safety things with cleaning products if you work in a place that uses cleaning products. So that's kind of weird. Like, that's creepy, I think, that you can expose yourself if you're not careful to amounts that are higher than what it would be safe for in your workplace. So the last ingredient that I just kind of wanted to touch base on, that's yay, Mater. One of the, yeah, definitely, because I used to love Method cleaner, and I started using Mrs. Meyer's too because that stuff smells really good. But when you look it all up, like I did research on this before I have even shared this with you guys. So you can, there's some scary stuff. But one of the other popular ingredients that are common in a lot of these cleaners, I'm trying to make it short, so there's lists, like long lists, but one of the ones that are most popular that we've been hearing a lot lately are phthalates. PHTHALATES. And that's basically anything fragranced, like any household products that have any kind of fragrance at all in them, is a phthalate. So due to proprietary laws, companies don't have to disclose what is in the ingredients that are actually used to make the fragrance in their products. So you probably will not ever find the actual word phthalates on your label, but if you see on the label that it's just, all it says is fragrance, and it doesn't go into detail beyond that, it's a very good chance that they're all phthalate. It's a very good chance that there are phthalates present in those products. And so phthalates, it's a known endocrine disruptor. If you are curious what that means, you can go ahead and Google that. You can look that up, what endocrine disruptors. But exposure from phthalates can happen in a couple different ways. You can get exposure from that chemical through inhaling. So when you're cleaning and the mist goes into the air, you can inhale it in that way. And another way that you can get exposure through it is through skin contact with things, such as, like if you get it on your hands when you're cleaning, or even there's a lot of phthalates in scented soaps and lotions too. And that might be like one of the biggest ways that we get exposure, because our skin is the only organ that has no safeguard to it. So chemicals, when they're absorbed through your skin, it goes straight into your bloodstream. And I don't know if you guys, I did a post last week that had just some quick information about some of the products, like the beauty products. And if you didn't see it, go back 2 posts back and you'll find it. But it takes, I think it said 26 seconds from the time that it takes a chemical to have contact with your skin and be in your bloodstream. So it's super quick. So I told you guys an alternative to being able to clean with a disinfectant that's all natural, with the tea tree oil and the vinegar and the water and the spray bottle. But I know that DIY isn't for everybody, and that's okay. Even I do a lot of DIY, but there's a lot of things that I don't do DIY, either because I just don't have the time, or I'm lazy, or maybe I just, some things are just super easy to not do a DIY with, and it makes sense. If you guys have ever seen that meme where it's craft project, $94 to make something that I could have bought for $5. But anyways, so doTERRA makes, Brian said you did your whole house DIY. I did. Well, I didn't. Alex did. I just mainly cheered him on from the side and helped out sometimes. But, so I wanted to share with you guys, the theme is ditch and switch, right? So now that I gave you guys a little bit of information, you could seriously, this stuff, I could talk for hours on household cleaners alone and all the things that are in them. There's a list that's a mile long, and all the ways that it's toxic and all the everything, right? We could be here for hours. But, so I'm going to jump to this. doTERRA makes a cleaner concentrate. I know it's backwards. Sorry, I can't make it go the other way. But doTERRA On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, it comes in a 12-ounce bottle, and it's concentrate. You only need 2 tablespoons to make a multi-purpose cleaner, and you dilute it with 24 ounces of water. You can wash dishes with it. You can do bathrooms with it. For bathrooms, you just do 3 tablespoons of concentrate per 24 ounces of water. And then if it's something that's super tough to get, you just apply the concentrate directly on that area and let it soak for a little bit, and then it should come right up. But, and then in each bottle, there is 5. This one is kind of one of those things where it also makes sense to not do it as a DIY, because I believe this is, if you're a member, I believe this is $14.95 for this bottle, and it has 5 milliliters of On Guard. Hang on, there we go. 5 milliliters of On Guard essential oil blend in every bottle. 5 milliliters. I think just the 5 milliliter bottle of oil is a lot more than $14.95. But anyways, so the ingredients on here, I looked them all up. I did my research, and there's not very many ingredients. I think there's, let's see, not including water, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 ingredients, and they're all plant-based. They're all biodegradable. They have all been tested safe. They are non-toxic. There's coconut oil in here. And then for the On Guard essential oils, that is what also gives you, I don't know if any of you have ever smelled, On Guard, but it smells amazing, and it's just a blend of essential oils. There's no fragrance in here, like we talked about earlier. There's no fragrances. The essential oils, they're 100% pure and potent. They're derived from the oils of plants, so they're super safe. There's no toxic chemicals. They're not even diluted. Like, they are pure. There's no additives, no fillers, nothing. If you want to learn more about that, I can just message me, and I can send you a link with giving you more information about how they get their oils. But so the oils in that blend consist of wild orange, clove, cinnamon. There's cinnamon leaf and cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And that's it. That's all that's in here. And it works really good. I've been using it. I just got it the other day, actually. But I've been using this, and I clean my tables with it. I clean my counters. I clean my bathroom with it. Just anywhere that needs cleaned, I clean it. Don't use it on hardwood floors. There's a thing on here that that recommends to not. Trying to find where it's at. It recommends not to use avoid direct use of concentrate on hardwood floors. So if you dilute it, you can still use it on your floors. We have what's that? What is it? What floor do I have? It's not wood floors. It's the stuff that looks like wood. I use it on there, and it's safe. It hasn't ruined my floors. My mom says she put a drop of it in her coffee this morning. Not this, the essential oil, the On Guard oil. Did you like it? Didn't it taste good? Yeah, laminate. That's my floors. But the other day I did clove in my coffee. I put 1 drop of clove, and that was good. I know that you can take a toothpick and just put a little bit on your toothpick and swirl that around in your coffee, and that gives a really yummy flavor too. Jackson's mad. Well, if you guys have any questions, yes, but I will put it in hot water with honey. Yeah, that one will be good. I think that'll taste good. Today I filled up my water bottle. I have this Yeti bottle. It's 25 or 26 ounce bottle. And I filled that up with water today, and I put just 1 drop of wild orange essential oil in it, and it was so good. So if you have wild orange, you have to try that. Taylor said it tasted like if you have a glass of orange juice and then you drink it all and you fill it up with water. She said that it kind of tastes like that. Where you still get the little bit of orange taste. Garen liked it too. He said it tasted like oranges. And it did. It tastes like if you've ever made your own like fruit infused water. If you've ever made your own fruit infused water, it tastes just like that. It tastes like you put an orange sliced up in your water and let it sit overnight. And then I've tried lemon before. That's really good. You could probably put a couple cucumber slices in it and then do like lemon or orange, and that would taste good. But do you guys have any questions? I hate how long of a lag this has. I'm drinking some tea. Oh! Oops. I'm drinking some tea. I have a friend that also does the farmers markets, and she's a vendor at all the ones that we go to. She's usually set up like a couple tables down, but one of the things that she sells is tea. And she has a few different flavors of herbal teas that she makes. And that's what I'm drinking. It's I think it's called Cultivating Bliss. It has hibiscus, rose hips, lemongrass, and one other herb in it. It's really good. What can clementine be used for? So I've heard that clementine is a good cleaner. It's citrus. It's a citrus oil. And so that's really good if you do your DIY cleaning products. It's good for cleaning. It's good. It tastes good. You can put a drop of it in your water. You can cook with it. You can make some salad dressing. And if you wanted that, a little bit of a citrusy flavor to it, you can add a drop of clementine to if you do homemade salad dressing. That would taste good. Where's Dad's Anasazi bag? I haven't found it. I think I threw it away. Oh, I haven't seen that lady at the market. It is really yummy. I let it get cold. Oh look, now you can see. It's red. I let it get cold, but it still tastes good. The lemongrass makes it taste lemony. But it doesn't taste like lemongrass. Like it doesn't taste like grass. Like whenever you worked at what was that smoothie place that you worked at? And they did those shots of lemongrass. They would juice lemongrass. Do you remember? And then you take a drink of it. It's like in a little tiny, Jamba Juice. It's that little teeny tiny plastic little half-ounce cup of lemongrass. That stuff is disgusting. It tastes like a lawnmower, freshly mowed grass. But this does not taste like that. That's what I was trying to say. The lemongrass in this herbal tea does not taste like freshly mowed grass. Say hi. 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 So this On Guard, this actually comes, this concentrate I believe is in one of those kits. If you guys are in our virtual party this week, you might have seen it. But if you're not in that party, that's okay. You can I can give you information on one of those kits if you'd like. It's like a monthly kit. It's 3 months worth, and you get one of them is called Immunity, and it's all of their On Guard products, and they do they mix it up. So each month for those 3 months, it's a different kit, but the products, the actual products change, but they're all On Guard products. And in one of those kits, there is the cleaner concentrate in there. So it's a cool value. Like, you get a bunch of stuff in that kit. It's really neat. Smile for Diana. Hi. Say hi. Hi. What? You see Jaxie in there? Blow kiss? Blow kisses? Mwah. Mwah. I told him blow kisses and he gave me a kiss instead. Okay, well, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or give me a message. Send a message and I can answer your questions that you have. If you want to check out any more of doTERRA's products, there's a link on my business page. You can click on that link, and in the top corner there's like 3 little lines in the corner, and you click on it and you can go to shop, and they have it broken down into like categories. You can look at all their products that they offer. To order, if you want to order anything, you need to contact me and I can help you set up your order. There's a couple different ways that we can get your order placed for you, but if you want more details, you can just give me a message and we can chat about that. Huh. There's a thing in my sweater that he's playing with. Okay, so we better go. Jaxie has to go to bed. Look, say bye. 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 You gonna say bye? Bye. Bye. Yeah, bye. Bye. Gabriel says bye.